Plus, she's a former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, mother of 4, and most recently competed in HGTV's Design Star. Leslie Ezelle is here today. Welcome back to DFW Close-Up. Leslie Ezelle is a local interior designer, philanthropist, mother of 4, a former Cowboys cheerleader, a breast cancer survivor, and most recently a contestant on HGTV's Design Star.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
I think you got it all.
You wear a lot of hats.
I do.
You got a lot on your plate. Well, thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Pleasure to have you here.
It's great. Thank you.
Okay, so this Monday,
yes,
for those of you who watch HGTV,
yes,
know that you just got eliminated from
Design Star. Bum, 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 bum.
But yes, you don't seem to be upset about it. In fact, obviously you knew you were eliminated and you had a kickoff party. So tell us about this and why you decided to do that and showcase it more or less.
Well, I really wanted to do that for my kids because my kids clearly thought that I had won the whole thing. And actually I did too for a second there, and then, surprise, surprise, I didn't. So, and I was really struggling with how I was going to handle that ending moment. And I decided, either I can sit on the couch and cry at home with my kids, or I could make this into a positive. So what I did was a 10-day countdown. And so 10 days prior to the day of my kickoff, I planned to see how many people I could get signed up for the Race for the Cure. I'm the honorary chairperson this year for Susan G. Komen's Race for the Cure.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So that has been fantastic. And so I decided just to make it into a positive. So I started this whole 10 and 10 campaign. See how many people you could get signed up in a 10-day time period, counting down to the day that I knew I was about to get the boot. And so then I invited, 100 of my closest friends and press, and my kids were there, and we watched me tank on national television. And then I brought my kids up at the end, which one of my kiddos had tears in his eyes and had to ask me, did you really get canned from the show? Like, yeah, baby, I really did get canned from the show. But the point was, I wanted them to see that no matter what, you still keep going for your dreams, and so yes, I'm saying goodbye to HGTV Design Star, but I'm saying yes and opening up so many other doors in other aspects of my life, and the show that I intend to have will still continue. I will still continue in hot pursuit to get that show done.
Well, I love that outlook. And tell us about your experience, though, on the show.
Well,
maybe
I like to call it design. Yeah, they call it Design Star. I call it Design Boot Camp. It was a little bit of a tail kicking. I loved working with the whole crew, like the people that were behind the scenes. HGTV was fantastic. David Bromstad, cutie patootie, hugged him every single chance I got. And so, it just became very clear once I got on there that this is not do your best work as a designer, you've got time. It was more like this real competition. You've got basically 30 minutes and a crayon and, good luck, designers, go and create magic, So it was really tough to be able to walk away and say, oh, I knocked that one out of the park. That's so beautiful. That's exactly what I intended it to be.
Sure.
It was always, I walk away going, oh, God, please let me stay in. I hope the judges can overlook that and overlook that and overlook that. So because when sitting at home, do you watch reality television show?
Okay. Oh, who doesn't? It's everywhere.
Okay, especially the contest, and I'm at home looking at this show going, why is everybody running and why is everybody crying and what is the big deal? Why did they do this and why did they do that? Well, now being there, I found myself running down the streets of New York in heels, screaming and crying, going, oh my God, this is not what I signed up for. I felt like Goldie Hawn in Private Benjamin, but it was way, way, way harder in life than it is it looks on TV. Yeah.
It is always interesting. I always think, what is that really like behind the scenes? So now we sort of know.
Man, it's intense. It's what they show you. They're downplaying the difficulty level, I think. So, and they've been very kind to me on television. I'm like, wow, they really make me look nice and sweet and rated G. So, it's been good. I've been very, very blessed and lucky that the way that they've taken care of me. So,
all right, let's switch gears. Let's talk about the Race for the Cure.
Yes.
You've already raised over $30,000.
Yes.
That is amazing. What kind of events do you have coming up in the future for this?
Okay, so we are pinking Dallas. So as the honorary chairperson, the person that I have teamed up with at Susan G. Komen and I have really brainstormed to make this this year a huge event for Dallas. Dallas is where Susan G. Komen is headquartered. We should be the #1 city in the nation, and right now, we're not, but we're working on that, and we're going to try to change that this year. So we're doing a campaign called Pinking Dallas, and basically it's this crazy idea that we'll start at West Village on September the 17th, where we will have a big, gigantic metal strappy bra that I'm working on with an artist. His name is George Tobolowsky. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's a very well-respected sculptor around town. He's got pieces all over Dallas and all over the nation, for that matter. And so we're creating this big, gigantic metal bra that's coming out of the Tree of Life, and it signifies you can't strap a good woman down. That's the catchphrase for her. And her name is Annie Girl, and she's actually named after my step kiddos. Their aunts died of breast cancer, and her middle name was A-N-N-E. So we've named her Annie Girl. And so wherever Annie Girl goes, all over Dallas, she will turn that building pink. And so that's the pinking of Dallas. So you never know where she's going to pop up next, kind of like a Where's Waldo thing. But she's going to pop up at different big places all the way through the Race for the Cure, actually all the way through the month of October. And then when she lands there, that building turns magically pink overnight.
That's wonderful. I love that.
Cool.
And then quickly tell us, we're running out of time, hate that. You're so much
I'm
fun.
a babbler. I'm sorry. You got to shut me up.
Last question. Tell us about what's happening at the Dallas Cowboys game. When is that?
October the 2nd is the Dallas Cowboys halftime. Susan G. Komen halftime. Yes. And I've been informed that I get to flip the coin. I'm so excited.
Very, very neat.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you
sharing
for
your
having
story
me.
on HGTV. Very interesting stuff. And you can visit LeslieChristineDesigns.com for Leslie's latest whereabouts or to check out her design services.